Rise and glow. Get up and grab the day. It is possible to do anything under the sun. When the sun powers everything. Your telephone, your home, and everything that is in between. This is life on the golden grid. However, is it the utopia we thought it would be? In 2018, the state of California passed a law requiring all new homes to be constructed with solar panels after 2020. Now you may think that this sounds both intense and benign. Contemplating it is going to raise home prices by as much as $12,000. But it's much more sensible than you think. For starters, households will really be making money off their brand new houses by saving approximately $19,000 over 30 years. And in the meantime, California will be generating 74% of its own power from sunlight. Regrettably, not every area on the planet is similar to sunny California. In Australia, as an example, approximately 15% of houses are equipped with solar panels. And in Belgium, it's about 7% of houses. However, in the US, only 0.5% of houses currently have solar panels on them. Naturally, it may be a lot more. Like a lot more. Of the roof space in the US, solar panels could create 1,400 megawatt-hours of power every year. That is 40% of the current energy generation in the US. Of course, would have to work out a couple of things. It's one thing to take all houses to get solar panels, except to guarantee that everyone gets reliable power when they want it is not easy. For example, some countries don't get as much sunlight as other people do, or they just have fewer people, or else they have lower energy needs, which makes it more difficult for them to rely only on solar energy. Think about it like this. We stated earlier that if each house in California was equipped with solar panels, the nation could generate about 3/4 of its solar energy. But following the identical initiative, a state like Wyoming would just have the ability to get about 14% of its energy from solar power by example. So the success of this type of app really depends on managing people's expectations based on the energy demands of a certain area, the amount of sunlight that a region receives, along with the population density inside its borders. Places that cannot go full-on solar will be invited to rely on other renewables acceptable for their climates. The leap in global demand for solar panels would create millions of new jobs and companies. To build these new solar panels, we would need to up our silver and silicon extraction. That is excellent news for China since they are the world's top silicon manufacturer, and the world's second most significant silver producer. We would need engineers to come up with effective techniques to prevent power surges. Also called gas spills, they occur when too much energy is generated during off-peak hours, like throughout the daytime when sunlight is greatest, and demand is lowest. Then, the challenge to our engineers is to come up with ways to divert and store the excess energy that is created, then recall it if it's needed. Solar batteries are a possible solution, although a really expensive one. But with some luck, the great demand would reduce the costs associated with going solar. In any event, after installation, people would break even on their solar technologies over 5 to 10 years, and might then save future utility bills, whilst also saving the near future itself. So if this is what you see now, what might you see tomorrow? Make hay while the sun shines, reveal a buddy the near future we can have, and for more bright ideas, keep seeing Get Value. We hope you are learning something new every day from our videos. If you want us to cover a specific topic, let us know in the comments section below. We are doing our bit to spread awareness about the common health conditions and exciting topics. Do your part by sharing this video with your friends and social circle. Thank you. Get value by subscribing our Get Value channel. Thank you.